The Batman Part Number 2. Rumor says Harvey Dent will team with Batman and Gordon, which is typical Batman lore. But if you're going into the Two-Face story, well, once again, we're going into Dark Knight territory that Nolan already did. Well, anyway, a new rumor about the Batman Part Number 2 claims that Matt Reeves may be bringing Harvey Dent into Gotham in a big way, with the story said to involve Batman, James Gordon, and Dent joining forces against a serial killer and the city's mob power structure. Now, look, this could work very well and probably fit into plot points of The Long Halloween, which was supposed to be an inspiration to Matt Reeves' Batman. Some elements of it made it into the Batman. Probably should have used a lot more. But there was also some elements, especially considering the Riddler being the main villain and his approach and everything, similar to Batman Earth 1. But anyway, the latest comes via World of Real. That's with 2 E's. Get it? Which says one persistent rumor tied to the film's ultra-secret plot involves District Attorney Harvey Dent, Commissioner James Gordon, played by Jeffrey Wright, and Robert Pattinson's Batman, forming an uneasy alliance. The rumor is Sebastian Stan is Harvey Dent. Yeah, with possibly Scarlett Johansson playing his wife. So anyway, but that's classic Batman. It's just Harvey Dent eventually becomes a villain, Two-Face, and it's all sad and tragic. He was a friend of theirs, so, that kind of thing. Of course, it's already been displayed, but, maybe you'll get a little more to it, a little more detail. Maybe they'll save that for the end of the movie and Two-Face becomes the main villain of the third movie. Something like that, But the serial killer, hey, I wonder who that is. Well, the elements of Long Halloween could play out there. It really could. And tying it in with the Penguin series, which they definitely should do. And the Penguin should play a big part in the movie, if not being the main villain. I think, because that Penguin series really saved this franchise, for me anyway. So it could be a number of things. But borrowing from Batman lore, it's the right thing to do. The target is said to be both a serial killer and Gotham's entrenched mafia network. Oh, yes. If true, Harvey Dent looks to be much more than a side character. Oh, yeah. World of Real also claims Christopher Dent will have a substantial role in the Batman Part Number 2. Christopher Dent. It was previously reported that Scarlett Johansson has been cast as Gilda Dent, with Sebastian Stan playing her husband, Harvey Dent. None of it's been officially confirmed by Warner Brothers or DC Studios, so for now, it all falls under rumor and industry chatter. Well, it's that sort of thing. It could be true. It could be absolutely false. Odds are it's somewhere in between. Still, the idea lines up with what a lot of fans have expected from Reeves' Gotham, especially after the grounded crime noir tone of the first movie. Yeah, if only it actually had a decent mystery plot to it, but it really didn't. The site also says Daniel Craig has passed on Christopher... Oh, right! That's Harvey Dent's father. Yeah. So Daniel Craig apparently was offered the role, but he's too busy doing a prison set movie with Damien Chazelle. Okay, well, all right, he's busy, but I thought I'd heard that Brad Pitt might be playing Christopher Dent. So I don't know. Maybe he passed too. I don't know. Craig's name had previously been tied to the role in rumor reports. So this looks like another shift behind the scenes, assuming the casting talk is legit. Well, yeah. A plot built around Batman, Gordon, and Harvey Dent trying to clean up Gotham fits naturally with where Reeves left things. Well, even more so with The Penguin Show. I mean, come on. The Penguin Show saved this franchise. I don't care what anyone says. It did. The first film leaned heavily into corruption, serial murders, and the rot inside Gotham's institutions, bringing Dent into the mix as a rising legal force would be an easy next step, especially if Reeves wants to keep pushing the crime thriller angle before a full Two-Face transformation. Adding Gilda Dent would also pull from familiar Batman lore, which could mean Reeves is setting up a deeper tragedy around Harvey instead of rushing straight to the villain turn. Okay, well, Batman's on its way for next year, October 1st. So, So there's different theories. One of the things was that they would borrow from the Mask of the Phantasm, where that Scarlett Johansson would play that character to be the serial killer. Maybe they would merge the plots and that kind of thing. Maybe, but then she'd be Gilda, I guess. I don't know. And then there might be a love triangle, with Bruce Wayne, Gilda, and Harvey. Not Bruce and Harvey. No, we're not doing that. But you can understand two guys being into Scarlet. I mean, that's a no-brainer. So maybe something of that nature, that kind of thing. And because pretty sure Catwoman's not coming back for number 2. But maybe number 3. It depends on the film's performance, of course. But Penguin sure shot a lot of life into this franchise. Because, man, I'm telling you, that Batman movie had a lot of mood and atmospherics that were cool, but that's all it had. Penguin Show had that and plot and character development, and it was just great. It was just great. Could have used some Batman in it, but other than that, fantastic. And if Batman number 2 follows suit with the way the Penguin performed, well, then you really got something. And that's what I'm hoping for. Hoping that'll work out. So, there you go. Looks like we're going to at least get Harvey Dent. Will he be Two-Face? Well, my guess is probably by the end of the film. Now, there's other possibilities. If they're still borrowing from Earth 1 version of Batman as well, then you might be getting a female Two-Face, like the wife, or in that case, the sister, the twin sister of Harvey Dent becomes Two-Face. Yeah, not crazy about that, really, but yeah. Anyway, something of that nature, or a combination of it all. Yeah. So, I guess we'll just have to wait till the movie comes out, Yeah, I guess we're going to have to wait for that.